Hello, everyone, and welcome to my live. I'm Rhonda Kelly from Rhonda's Readings, coming to you live on Wednesday, the 29th of June at 7 p.m. So, hello, thanks for joining us. So, looks like I've got a few people watching, but only one person said something. So, that's Robert Wilson. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Um, it was really strange. I couldn't turn my computer on, so I don't know what Spirit is showing me. Why that didn't happen. But anyway, hello and hello, Bella Camp. How are you? So I'm feeling heaps better. Thank you for asking. Someone sent me a message asking me if I'm okay, and yes, I'm feeling a lot better. My voice is hopefully less interrupted. Last week I was coughing a lot last week, so hopefully that doesn't happen this week. I am almost about to have a break myself, so I'm going to be in Adelaide this coming weekend. So starting Friday night and Saturday and Sunday, I'll be at the Boho Luxe market at the Adelaide Showgrounds in Wayville. It's in South Australia. So I really look forward to that. I've obviously posted on social media, my TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and I have had inquiries for bookings already. So far, no one's booked anything, but I've had inquiries. So it's quite funny. Before I do festivals, sometimes I have about 10 bookings, and sometimes I have 2. So it doesn't matter. I'm still busy, so that's okay. But if anyone would like to reserve their spot, feel free to contact me and make a booking. Otherwise, just take your chances on a day. I believe it's $5 entry, or it's $5 entry, or it's $10 for more than, or for the whole festival or something. So with that, you can go sort of the Friday night or the Saturday, or the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, I just had a message, so I'm just checking that. Okay, all right. So just had a reading inquiry, not about Boho, something else, but that's okay. Okay, so I've got some more people watching. Hello, Navita. Hi, Robert. Hi, Jen. Yeah, absolutely. So, Jen, that was hilarious. I feel like I should get you up on screen to tell you. So, for those of you who watched my live with PTV Thursday night, so I did the Wednesday night, the usual live, and then I did the PTV Australia live on Thursday night. It was an absolute crack up. So it was hosted by Harry T, and Florence King and I were both guests. And it was just funny right from the start. It was basically, I can't even remember why we started laughing, but um, yeah, it was just really funny. It was really lighthearted, and it was just fantastic energy. I just felt like laughing was very healing, and I felt my better in myself, as in I've been less snotty and sneezy and sore throat since then, so it's healed me. But also, I've had really beautiful comments from people saying, I really enjoyed the laugh, really needed the laugh. And it was quite funny. I was all sort of going and answering questions, and then I just completely froze. And I was wearing a tiara, which I've actually got it here. So this is the tiara. I've got a tiara that I was wearing. So this is the tiara that I was wearing during my live. No makeup tonight. I was wearing makeup last Thursday, but it was quite funny. It was references to Ella from Frozen. So is it Ella or Elsa? Who, like, she basically froze. Yeah, that was. Yeah, so thank you. That's right. And Jenny, thank you so much for the photo you sent me later of some. It was a picture of like a frozen merry-go-round for little kids. So yeah, Teresa said it was so funny. It was. There was just everyone was in hysterics. It was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so really good. So that was the Thursday night live from PTV Australia. So the next PTV Australia live I'll be doing is 21st of July. So it's we sort of do about a one a month. So I'll be doing that later on, but obviously continuing to do my Wednesday night lives into June as well. So anyway, so I have actually had I've had someone pay for a reading, so I'll just see what she is. And I do have that. So Nicole, if you want to post your question. Oh, hello, Facebook user. It's my birthday today, so we see you as Facebook user. If you look in the description of the Yeah, if you look in the description on the video, actually you're watching from Facebook. So I stream to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. I also stream to my Facebook page, Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly, and my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings. So if you have a look, whether you watch from the group or the page, look at the description of the video, and there's actually a StreamYard thing to give permission for being able to see your name on Facebook. So if you can, oh hi, so it's Hayley. Hi. So perfect, thank you. And then I'll be able to see. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. At least you weren't on screen. I was on screen trying to look, all professional, and then we couldn't stop laughing. It was very funny. Yeah, laughter good for the soul. It was to the point where just like my cheeks hurt from laughing, and Harry was getting hot flushes. Harry T. Florence was just kind of like doing this, like, because she was laughing. It was beautiful. It was really funny. Oh, thank you. Just in relation to my tiara. All right. So I don't have any oracle cards or anything tonight. I've still got the cards I used last week. I've got them within reach. Yeah, absolutely. So Hayley, you're another one watching. It was it was just really funny. It was really and Teresa, I didn't actually know about the angry faces. And I got I got understood pretty quickly what that was in reference to. So obviously during during the PTV Australia Live, you must have been thinking you were pressing like or love, but you were sending angry faces. So was that long ago, or? But anyway, I thought that was funny that you made a comment about that. All right, so I am going to start the questions. I'm going to read Nicole first. Hi, Nicole. What will be the outcome between Dolce and myself? Please and thank you. Okay, first thing, Nicole, I suddenly couldn't see, and that's how spirit works with me, as in you're seeing things very differently. And it's almost like, I don't know whether you're going to have a mediation with Dolce or something. It's sort of like someone, I feel like Dolce's not going to see your view, and you're not going to see Dolce's view, but I'm getting a male energy, like a mediator, that's going to come, and not that there's a lot of conflict, but I feel like there's a potential for a lot of conflict because you're looking at things differently. So I feel like it will be resolved, but you need to almost sort of say how it is, but then the other one repeats it. Like it just feels like there's like, when you go to a lecture and you talk to the person sitting next to you and they thought it was about something completely different, and you say, well, no, I thought it was about this. Like, and you realize you both thought the opposite thing. That's what it feels. So I just feel like you're seeing things very differently. And as I'm saying that, my eyesight's flickering just to show me that. And I don't think I'm tuning into you. I don't feel that you're blind, Nicole, or Dolce is blind. I feel like it's a metaphor for not seeing things properly, not seeing things the same way. All right, thank you for that, Nicole. Alrighty, so and obviously just please let me know if you're going to sorry, I've gone blank. Let me know if you're going to if you want me to be at any psychic fairs or anything coming up, or there's something you've heard about, whether it's in Australia or overseas, let me know. You've got my contact details through my website. I'll just put my ticker up. So that's my website there. And if I cover anything, if I touch on anything, and remember, these are just one question only, just snapshot reading. But if I cover anything that you kind of want me to go into more detail with, you can book a reading with me. Have a look at the shop section of my website. And obviously, it goes without saying, if you do want your chance of having a reading tonight, if I'm drawn to you, you've got to like and share the Facebook video. So that's through my page or group, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can do both, and then post your question in the comments. So that's how I work. As I said, I'm going to be in Adelaide next weekend. So that's at the showgrounds in Wayville. So that's just east of the city, not too far east, but that's where I'll be. I have got my stand number. It's kind of in the middle. I've got I've got the floor. I mean, you won't see the numbers because you walk in, you don't see that, but the stand is kind of in the middle. It's sort of yeah, it's not in any corners. It's just sort of in the middle, which is kind of nice. It's sort of people can walk past and see me, but that's where I'm going to be this weekend. All right. So, yeah. So if there's any events near you that you'd like me to come to, please let me know. Similarly, if there's any spiritual related questions you want me to answer or you want my opinion on, please post them. Robert, Tinker, Jen have been awesome and Haley as well and Teresa at sort of talking about any topics I cover. So we talked about mediumship, talked about psychic development, and remember, there's no question that's silly or no one's going to. I'm not going to laugh at you. I might. I laugh a lot, but I won't laugh at you for asking a question. Chances are, if you're asking it, then someone else wants to know as well, or someone else has been at that level in their psychic development where they don't know the answer to something. And obviously, have some common sense. When you're learning psychic development, everything's a metaphor, and that has a meaning for you, which is different from me. And you've got to be careful about having a teacher that basically tells you this is what X means, this means that kind of thing. You've got to be really a bit sensible about that and be kind to yourself, allow yourself to learn. All right, so let me have a look at that. All right, so I'm just having a look. So I've had some more people watch, and please let me know where you're watching from as well. Okay, so I've got quite a lot of questions actually. I'm going to go to Melanie. Actually, I'm drawn to you. Hi, Melanie. Oh, I love the red hair. Hi, lovely. I haven't had a reading in a while. Is there any guidance for me? I'm getting married in December this year and would love some guidance, liked and shared. I feel like things are going pretty well for you, Melanie. I'm being told don't sweat the small stuff, and I don't feel that's you or your partner, but I feel like it's a female around your partner, perhaps his mum or an older sister or something. Um, I'm kind of feeling like there's someone like you both sort of resolve something, and then there's an extra discussion about something that's you've already resolved. So a kind of a feeling of just keep moving forward. Don't let people sort of stop and pull you back in. My right hand is absolutely killing me tuning into your energy. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know who's and that has only just started tuning into your energy, Melanie, and your partner's, your fiance's energy. So don't know what that is, but I feel like you really need to get some medical attention about that because I don't like it. You can take it back. All right, thank you for that. Let me have a look. Oh, sorry to hear that, Belle. Bella's just said she was been a little unwell with headaches as well. Yeah, glad. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm feeling better too. Thank you. I am having the whole month of August off. I'm not doing any touring, which is really nice. I believe Robert had a question to ask. I'm going to post his first comment first. I received this message from Spirit last night and thought that I would share. Don't be afraid to try something new. You never know where it will take you and what you will discover. Yeah, absolutely, Robert. So, for those of you who haven't discovered my YouTube channel yet, please check out Rhonda's readings on YouTube. And I do have a playlist on that called Rhonda Teaches or Rhonda's Teaching or something like that. And it's basically teaching you to do something you wouldn't have thought of. So I do exercises and the methodology of how to read photos, how to read orbs, how to read tea, coffee cups. So it's just a bit different. So don't be afraid to try something different. All right. And Robert has also asked, what kinds of signs have you been shown from spirit and what did you discover? Um, all sorts of signs, really. What's happening now is that when I do a reading, I literally for an instant tune into the way that person sees the world. So I'll suddenly feel angry, I'll suddenly have a headache from overthinking, or I'll see a person's aura. It could be a psychic sense, it could be that I feel dizzy. So I get a glimpse of sort of like hijacking their energy. So I actually feel it. It was a bit confronting at first, but now I just know that it's with them and I acknowledge it and it goes away. So that's how I tune in. I actually experience that person in that first instant. But signs I've been shown from spirit, I get a lot of I get a lot in smells. I have quite an acute sense of smell, and I've managed to calibrate that with my guides of what different smells mean with different things. So if a person approaches me with that intention, I know if they're lying. I know that. So it's quite interesting. And there's sometimes very spiritual people that lie a lot. So um, it's quite interesting that spirit shows me that clearly. So does that answer your question, Robert? Of what signs I've been shown? So I use my oh, you find feathers, yeah. I for me before that it was sort of cloud formations. Yeah, beautiful. All right, thank you for that, Robert. And everyone else, if you can let me know what signs you sort of get and what that means to you as well. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, lovely. Have liked and shared. Just wondering if you have any messages for me in general. Thank you. All right, thank you for liking and sharing. First thing I'm feeling, Kimberly, is take a breath. There's a bit of anxiety or something around career direction. I feel the need to tell you not to limit yourself. There's a feeling that you've sort of studied for something or like done something, but you've kind of achieved something and someone's actually told you, well, that's all you're going to achieve here, kind of thing. I feel like just be mindful that if you've not got an opportunity or if you only got an opportunity for a certain period, then you can go elsewhere or you can achieve that elsewhere. So I feel like I'm not getting a sense that things are going to change right now or you need to, be on the attack or that sort of thing. But I just feel like just be mindful of the way people talk to you and don't let people's limitations be your limitations. Thank you for that. Also, I don't know whether you've got conflict with your father or your father is very stern at the moment. He's very set in his ways about something. I feel like sort of take a step back from that, Kimberly. Thanks for that. Okay, I'm just having a look. Someone sent me a message. Okay, all right. Let me have a look. All right, so just having a look through. Okay, I'll just have a look at Haley. Do you see me in a relationship soon this year? Will it be with Justin maybe? Um, I feel like you will be this year, Haley. Um, I don't feel like it's Justin. I feel like Justin's had his chance with you. Um, I'm yeah, I'm more feeling like yeah, I feel like there's someone else almost competing for your attention with Justin. Um, yeah, Justin's energy is just a bit sort of stagnant at the moment. So unless he becomes more exciting to you or something, but I feel like it could be Justin or someone else. But yeah, I do feel like you'll be in a relationship this year. Thanks, Haley. All right. Okay, so I'll just go to Jen. Okay, liked and shared Rhonda Kelly. Why so formal, Jen? We're friends. I want to ask Ben out. How will he feel and will we go out? I feel he'll be excited, but I'm feeling let him come to you. Um, I know you've talked about how you feel, but I feel sort of let him come to you, or sort of if you ask him out, say it in a way, well, okay, I'm free this weekend if you'd like to go out, and sort of see what he like. Let him. I just feel like don't be the one that's doing all the work early in a relationship. Let him come to you, is what I'm getting, and I feel like he will go out, but just let him come to you is what I'm getting. Thanks, Jen. Does Ben use his hands a lot when he talks? I suddenly feel like I want to use my hands. Um, yeah, that's an interesting one. Okay, another love one, Adriana. Will my ex-fiance and I ever talk again? I'm not. I'm feeling more no, actually. Um, I oh, you're another one. I've got hand pain. That's interesting. With you, Adriana, I've got a left pain in my left wrist, like a real ache kind of thing. Um, so in answer to your question, I don't feel like you'll talk in a significant way. It feels like it's like you've passed it kind of thing. And I feel like you're gonna stay exes. Thanks, Adriana. Okay, let me have a look at. Okay, so in response to trying something different, Robert said, "My trying something different new was going to Mardi Gras with my friends, cosplay out of the closet entry, which led me to making friends in a cosplay community." Beautiful. Oh, so he does. Oh, thank you. So he does use his hands a lot when he talks. Um, yeah, it's quite funny. All right. Hi, Belle. Will my family travel to Tassie for Christmas? Yes, I feel like they will. Um, yeah, I feel like they will. Maybe in two parts. Maybe part will go and then part will go there first and meet first. I don't feel like you'll all travel together, but I feel like you will go to Tassie. Are you having sort of like extended family or meeting people there? It feels like you're going to have kind of a family reunion there, but have to go there. All right. Thank you, Adriana. All right. Thanks, Haley. Thank you. Thank you so much to the validations. I've had people contact me with the validation, so I really appreciate it. Oh, beautiful. So, in response to that question, my sign is my loved ones in spirit and guides are with me and making sure everything I need is being provided, including watching over my children. That's what I want to believe anyway. Yeah, well, that's a beautiful thing to believe. It's, our spirit guides are there for our higher good and they're going to help and protect us. Um, who's, is there someone, is there someone really crying at the moment? I suddenly just felt a surge of emotion, like a loss and a fear kind of thing. So I don't know who's just recently lost someone, but I just felt a lot of anxiety around a grief. So let's just see who I'm drawn to about that. Okay, I'm not. I've just my guides have just told me I've gone past it. So whoever that was. Okay, so I believe it was this one. Yeah. I can't see who you are because you haven't liked and shared. Sorry, you haven't given Facebook permission to show your name with StreamYard. So I'm pregnant due January 28th. I had a miscarriage 2019, and I'm truly hoping I'm able to carry the baby and being able to give birth to a healthy baby. Looking for spiritual outlook. I feel like the situation is very different now from what it was in 2019. So I feel like you have to sort of put that aside and honestly just listen to your body. Like if you want to cry, cry. If you want to sleep, sleep. Because I'm suddenly feeling really tired and I'm suddenly feeling a bit dizzy as well. So just really completely listen to your body, follow your medical advice, and that's all you can do. Just, you know, really calm your energy down is what I'm feeling. But I'm feeling like things are very different. So, um, I'm not feeling anything bad with this pregnancy at all. So thank you for that. Okay, so I'll just sort of shake that out. It's interesting. I've had pain in this hand, and pain in this wrist. So yeah, that's really interesting. Hi, Tinker. How are you? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and you just lost someone as well. Hi, Mickey. Yeah, so you feel very drained, fights with friends. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you've got to okay, so just tuning into that, Mickey, it feels like you kind of have a conversation, you resolve something, and then someone brings it up and someone else brings it up. Like there's no relief from it. So I feel like just it's not even just blocking the number, but actually sort of say something different to block the conversation, saying, "Well, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm, that's how it is," or like just be quite blunt in sort of blocking that, so you don't get dragged into discussing it. Is what I get. Thanks for that. So the Facebook, sorry, I'm not good with Facebook stuff, and you gave me amazing relief. Oh, thank you. That's right. So just so that you know, on the Facebook description of this video, so I post when I'm going to do this sort of earlier today. There's a link, I believe it's sort of towards the bottom saying, click on this link and you give permission. So you don't have to find the link. I've provided the link for you to do that. Oh, lost your heart in San Francisco. Wow. Who's been to San Francisco in the room? It's actually, yeah, it's a beautiful city. It's just, I never saw the Golden Gate Bridge because it was covered in fog. There was a bus that I could go over the bridge, and every time I went over the bridge, it was foggy. And then I walked up to this lookout thing, or caught a bus and walked, whatever I did, and went to take a photo of the bridge. And as I was going up, thinking, "Oh, I thought it was a really nice day." Sure enough, the fog came in, so I haven't actually seen it. So that's actually my memory of yeah, that's my memory. Someone was saying also that they see 5-cent coins. So thank you, Bella. Yeah, oh, beautiful. So that's some validation. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so 5-cent coins are spiritual meaning for you. That's beautiful. Oh God, I'm so sorry there. So your whole family were killed in San Francisco recently. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. Oh, so Mickey, yeah. So definitely what the issue is, you did a reading for me at the Mind Body Spirit Festival. I have my good friends who are supporting me, but a certain friend wants to constantly put me down, and I think that that's helping me shut down the negatively immediately. Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, it's one of those things when you look, we've all got someone like that in our life that puts us down, or has a particular dislike to us, and sometimes it happens over time and we realize we're getting sick of it. The best thing to do is to put a person in a place straight away, and then that stops that energy. But it's kind of, if you're like me, you don't sort of notice it first off and you think, oh, that's not right, and then you try to do it and they think they can still do that. But I'm just feeling stop it first off. So that's Krista, was it? Yeah, that's really awful, and tragedies like that actually happen. I've had a murder, I've had a suicide in my family, I've had, um, things that you don't you read about on the news, but, it is awful when that happens, and I mean, no, nothing I could say could change that or sort of, um, yeah, but I mean, if there's yeah, 100%. Thank you, Tinker. That's probably summing up better than I can. But certainly, if you can have some peace by anything I'm saying or anything anyone else in the room is saying, then I'm happy about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back up the top. For some reason, I'm not seeing the YouTube questions that much. So Navita has said, "Did I miss my question?" No, I haven't read you, Navita. So I'm actually just scrolling up to look for the question. So I hope that you've subscribed to my YouTube channel and liked the video if you're watching from YouTube. I can't actually see you. Navita, if you can repost your question because I can't see it. And obviously there's no guarantee of a reading, it's just who I'm drawn to. Just having a look. Someone asked about PayPal, I believe. Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe it's sort of my PayPal's just freezing, so it might be. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, liked and subscribed. Thank you. Um, so it might be an issue at my end, actually. Okay, no, I can't see it. So talking about signs, so we had Robert sees feathers, Mickey sees 5-cent coins, I see cloud formations. Did anyone else have any signs of what they see in messages they get from spirit? So Navita, you've said, did you miss your reading? No, you didn't. Oh, okay, thank you. So this might be confirmation. My good friend rang last night and is having a lot of pain in his hand. He put it through a glass window. His other hand was hurt when we were younger, but basically his two hands are not good. Okay, yeah. I've just got goosebumps as I'm saying that. Now my hands are going, just my hands are just sort of tingling. That's unusual. I don't normally get much sensation in my hands. Like I feel it sort of medically, but I'm just getting it in my hands. Um, are you able to reach out to that friend Bella and just make sure he's okay? I know you just spoke last night, but I'm just kind of feeling the need to sort of give him some attention or um, check if he needs anything, kind of thing. I honestly, I'm just feeling really unsettled tuning into his energy, and my hands are still ringing. Do you know if his hands? Um, I almost feel like whatever they've done medically with the hand that's gone through the glass window, it's like they've done something, but they need to maybe do something else. So if they've wrapped it up in a way and have said, if you're still getting pain like this, then come back and see us. I feel like you might have to go back and see them because something just feels really kind of really a bit odd. Yeah, thank you, Bella. And just, say, how's your hand feeling? What did they say to look out for? And if he says, I don't know, then maybe tell him to go and get a checkup again. Okay, so back to the signs. Bodies of water and boats are all signs to me. Yeah, beautiful, Mickey. And Teresa has said, I see dragonflies, but mostly hear songs. Oh, yeah. And Jenna said, I see feathers too. And MJ on car number plates. Yeah. And Tinker said coins, feathers, numbers, smells. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I'm getting a lot more smells as well. No pun intended for anyone. Tinky, you always smell nice, but I get quite a lot of information about a person by the way they smell, and that's sort of just an instant smell from surgery. Yeah. Okay. All right. So nothing more they can do. Okay. Yeah. Just if you just call and just check he's okay is what I'm getting. Thank you. Um, Okay, let me have a look. I believe I've read them all actually. I've got oh, I forgot to tell you, Robert, when you were talking about the Mardi Gras, it was the Melbourne MBS. Our exhibition hall was right next to the cosplay hall. And I thought I'd be really clever and take photos of people as I was walking past them going to the MBS, and only about 2 photos worked, so that was pretty stupid. But anyway, there was T-Rex, there was Catwoman, a few Mandalorians, no Grogu's, no Baby Yodas, but I thought that's awesome. Like the effort people are going to is really pretty cool. Um, so that was really good. Oh, I do actually have a thing. I'm doing the Brisbane Mind Body Spirit Festival on the 9th to 11th of September. So that's going to be my first thing back after my break in August. Um, just wondering if anyone is interested in doing bookings for me. So it'll be myself and another reader. I do need a booking person. So if anyone is in Brisbane, they can sort of ask around, or and obviously got to be happy to talk about psychic readings and having spiritual conversations and handling money, handling bookings. If anyone's interested in that. Okay, so Tinker said Catwoman looked hot at Comic Con. Well, that depends on which Catwoman, because I saw about 5 of them, and about 2 of them looked hot. The others, like one that was quite funny. One Catwoman had like bright red sort of dreadlocks, um, and she had a sleeve on one arm, and it just looked. I mean, she looked okay, but I just felt like she should have been dressed as a different outfit. Um, Yeah, but it was quite funny. Yeah, have a think about that if you, want to come to Brisbane. So 9th to the 11th of September, basically. Alright, so, Rimsha has asked, "I have a small job." Oh, what done to my hair? "I have a small job. Will I get another anytime soon?" I feel like you'll get more hours in that current job. I don't feel the need to get another one, but, like, I'm not concerned about money in answer to your question. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, okay, I think I saw that one as well. Yeah. Alrighty. I do have some dates, festival dates. I'll email you if you want to. Oh, no, I've got your I'm pretty sure I've got your email, Tinker, but I'll email you some dates if you're interested. Robert said, "I went to Supernova event once and the cosplayers were off the charts of yeah, very creative. I'm really impressed. Like I've got face paint here. I just found my face paint. How cool is this? And this is even an unopened face paint. Like when we've gone to parties and things like that, we usually dress up or we do something or we paint each other's faces or something. If you do look at my TikTok, Rhonda's readings, you can see the face paint I've done. I think it was just a flower on my face or something. So for those of you who don't know, I'm on social media oh, you're also cosplay. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. And that was interesting. Someone posted a thing saying if someone gave you $1,000 and you didn't need to spend the money on food or bills or any expenses, what would you do for fun? And my first thought was cosplay, like, because I'd buy some ridiculous outfit and dress up or, and like wear face paint or something, like the things I used to do when I used to go to parties when I was younger. But um, yeah, that's kind of cool actually. Um, yeah, so but yeah, if you have a look on my TikTok, Rhonda's readings, you'll see my picture with face paint. Or if you look on my Facebook, I did a recent post saying, it was just taking the piss out of myself from Thursday night because I froze. And on the right hand side of that picture, there's my TikTok profile. But yeah, I'm on TikTok, Rhonda's readings. I'm on Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. I'm on Twitter at Rhonda's readings or Rhonda's Psychic Rhonda. So I am on other social media, not just YouTube and Facebook. All right, so I've got new comments. Oh, okay. Thanks, Bella. Yeah, I just feel like there's something a little bit more that they can do, or if he's feeling a sensation that they've warned him about, there's something like that. I feel. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that was you, Kirby. Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing. So I do my Wednesday lives every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Actually, if you just heard a really, really loud, unusual noise. So it's just someone in the house sneezed, and when they sneeze, it's a really, really loud sneeze. It's like someone's being murdered. So if you heard a noise like that, I can assure you no one's being murdered in the house. It's just someone sneezing if you heard that. Oh, thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, Bella. Um, all right, beautiful. Did anyone hear that sneeze, by the way, or was it just was I just paranoid that it was so loud that someone would hear? Um, okay, so any Facebook users, if you look at the description on my link to show me your name to give StreamYard permission to give Facebook permission to allow StreamYard to show your name, that would be great. All right. Oh, you did hear it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you heard the sneeze. Yeah, it was pretty loud. It was pretty. I mean, it's funny, but it's just. It's not funny when I'm concentrating. I was on a PTV call today, and I just heard the sneeze, and I kind of. Oh, you didn't hear that, and I kind of felt like laughing. I thought I can't laugh. I'm at work. It's serious. But yeah, it's quite a loud laugh. Okay. Oh, okay. So if you do want to help, so Bella, if you can look at the website, my name going across, rhondasreadings.com. Um, if you look at the contacts page on the website, you'll be able to see my email um, or my Facebook or that sort of thing. If you want to, you can either WhatsApp or text me on my phone number or send me an email. That would be great. Just with your name that you're interested in doing that. And then we'll have a chat. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got your email, so I'll send you that email, Tinker. Oh, hi, Teresa. So, are there any messages from Spirit for you? I feel like I've got your mum, actually. I'm just getting a mother figure. Sorry, someone's. There's. Sorry, she's not. I don't know whether your mum just didn't. I'm not convinced that it's your mum either, though. But it's sort of it's a female energy, and it's very loving, motherly like energy to you. So I actually don't feel like it's your mum, but I feel like it's someone that was very close to your mum. Um, and I'm not even sure that it's a family member. It might have been like your mum's best friend or something. So your mum, because when I said it felt like it was your mum, I got told no, mum's not here. So I feel like your mum's still alive, but I'm and this is unusual because you've asked for the reading, not your mum, but I'm really drawn to your mum's energy, and I'm feeling like I'm actually drawn to about 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know whether your mum lost a really close friend 3 or 4 years ago, because I feel like your mum's still alive, but I feel like it's um, by this friendship or association with your mum, this other woman looked at you as a child. So it's an unusual connection. It just feels like a motherly love, a motherly connection, but I don't feel that she was related to you. But I feel like she loved you as a child because she was so close to your mum, is what I'm feeling. I I don't know whether your mum had did your mum's mum have her at a young age, or were they really close? Because if it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like a woman who is a lot older than your mum. So I'm not getting a strong grandmother connection. It feels more like a friend to your mum, and that's unusual that the emphasis is on your mum. Um, what's I'm just and this lady I feel had like mouth ulcers or something like that. I'm getting a sense that it was sort of difficult for her to talk in the end, so she was happy being around people, but didn't actually want to speak or didn't want to say much. I'm feeling for you. There's a time to Teresa, that I feel like the message from this woman is that there's a time to do what you want to do rather than what's expected of you. And I don't feel like that's a message for your mum, I feel like that's a message for you. But she also wants you to know that she's around your mum a lot, because I feel like um, your mum kind of doesn't, talk much about her feelings, or she doesn't sort of give much of herself away, she sort of does what's expected. But I feel like this woman around your mum is really looking out for her and really, like, holding a hand from spirit, is what I'm getting. So, that's really interesting that, because this doesn't usually happen where I do a mediumship connection for someone, but the message is more about someone else. So, and I don't feel like your mum is unwell or anything like that, but there's just a feeling like she's getting support from spirit because it's like that's safer for her or something like that. So thank you for that, Teresa. All right, so not sure, have to ask. That's okay. Can you relate to who the woman is? Could that be your mum's mum if there's not much of an age gap between her and your mum? Oh, mum has been unwell. Mum has been unwell. Yeah, sorry to hear that. She's really taking it hard on herself. Um, and it's kind of a feeling like I just feel like your mum is kind of like, well, I don't need to talk to anyone. I don't need to worry anyone. I'll just get on with it myself. I just, I'll be in my room and think about it to myself. Yeah, thank you for that, Teresa. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, Kirby, what can happen in a reading in a group setting? So, whether I'm doing platform or whether I'm doing this, is that sometimes the message resonates with you as well. And that's interesting. I mean, it's not interesting for me because it's annoying because I don't get the message straight away, but that could certainly relate to you. And I've got goosebumps as of saying that. So, my grandma Jenny committed suicide about 5 years ago, and most of my family have felt like it could have been my grandpa who did it and made it seem that way. Do you sense her at all? I don't feel like it was your grandpa. I genuinely don't. I I feel I'm certainly not feeling like your grandpa helped your grandma kill herself. What I'm feeling more is that your grandma needed either medical attention or something like that, but your grandpa didn't do that quick enough. So I feel like there's a bit of there's like it's more just the slow timing. Like if things were done faster, she could have got help. But I don't feel that your grandpa had a hand in it, is what I'm getting. So that's a bit of a tough one. That's quite tough on the family. And you know what? Your family are going to different family members are going to have their own opinion, and they're going to be very convinced in that opinion. Um, and it's not going to be me that says something that's going to change someone's opinion. But um, that's really interesting. All right, so okay, so Teresa's confirmed that grandmothers both sides in spirit. Um, but yeah, so see if that is your oh, okay, and your mum is still alive. All right, beautiful, thank you. Um, yeah, so it's a bit strange, but it's if your mum had a friend-like connection to her mum, or there wasn't a big age gap between your grandmother and your mum, I feel like that's the friend connection. But she certainly didn't want to come across as the mum or grandmother. So if that resonates with her, then I'll leave that. Um, oh, okay. So this is about the hand. Out at the moment, but funny you mentioned that. Main surgeon rang me today, going in for an operation in August. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's just to fix something. I feel. Um, yeah. Thank you for that. Okay, we've got a trial. Fantastic. So So very close family will ask her. Yeah, absolutely. Um, all right. So this is a troll, obviously. So I'll delete that at the end of it. Yeah, okay, thank you for that. Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like I feel like your grandpa just was just over it. Honestly, that's what I'm feeling. So guys, there's Brooke who is online who's trying to solicit readings and friend requests. Please ignore Brooke and block and report and all the rest of it. Um, I occasionally get those, but obviously I'm not gonna. Yeah, so thank you, thank you, Tinker. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you for that. So, thanks for all your comments about spiritual signs that you see. Um, I really appreciate your input. And the signs are basically different for different people. Um, and my signs also change depending on sort of what's going on in my life. So, that's sort of interesting in itself. But yeah, very very interesting. So keep your spiritual questions in mind if you have anything like that, like if you with your own journeys, psychic development and mediumship, if something comes up, feel free to write them and bring them up next time. That's completely okay. Okay, all right. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Rhonda Kelly from Rhonda's Readings. That's my ticker going down the bottom, rhondasreadings.com. So feel free to contact me if you'd like to book in and have a more in-depth reading. I also do email readings as well. For those of you in Adelaide coming over this weekend, got a 9-hour drive tomorrow and a 9-hour drive on Monday coming back, but it's sort of the closest I've been to Adelaide geographically in a while, so I thought I'd do this festival. And I'm catching up with a close friend in Adelaide, so looking forward to it. So I'll be at the showgrounds on Friday night, the 1st of July to Sunday, the 3rd of July, doing psychic and mediumship readings at the Boho Luxe market. So there is an entry fee, but come by and say hi and have a reading with me. Jen said, "Why do I hear voices calling my name?" That's because you're being alerted to something. So you're basically it's actually your guides. It can be mediumship as well, but I feel like it's your guides saying, Jen, notice this or do this or sort of stop that. So it's more about you being alerted to that, and it's quite a soothing sort of thing to happen, I feel, for you. All right, so yeah, Boho Luxe Market in Adelaide next weekend. And if you can't make it to Adelaide, well, that's too far for you, I will be back here next Wednesday at 7 p.m. I won't be doing a PTV live for another month or so, but that's where I'll be. So just having a look at that's okay. Oh, thank you so much. Hope you have a safe trip. It's been amazing. I love your energy and give out. Thank you so much. Thanks, Kirby. Yeah, if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll be able to know when I release future videos. Yes, absolutely. You couldn't have said it better myself, Brooke. So, Brooke, God, Robert, I couldn't have said it better myself. But it's also rude, Robert, just so you know, when someone's doing a live to send them a text photo of yourself, because that's a little bit distracting. Just had to throw that in there. But other than that, I mean, thank you for everyone for your support. Obviously, last week, this week, and previous weeks, I've done my lives, and thank you for bearing with me on my voice as it's been breaking and not completely well. But yeah, that's basically me, Rhonda Kelly from Rhonda's Readings, and I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.